Hello, BookTube. Well, it finally happened. I honestly thought, what with the increased vigilance for bots and the grudging nature of YouTube's algorithms, that this channel was stuck at 14.5 subscribers and would stay there. It had been at 14.5 subscribers for almost a solid year. And no one was happier about that fact than I was. I honestly thought that's where it was. I looked at that number from time to time. When you are uploading a video to YouTube, you have to look at that number. It's the first thing you see, for sure, by design. I would look at that number from time to time and I would think, great. Okay, so you have reached the natural size of your channel. Great, fantastic. But that number has gone up. Whether YouTube is more vigilant or less, if that's the reason, I don't know. But that number has gone up and has finally, after all this time, crossed 15K. Yay. So I want to, first of all, without any irony, without any sarcasm, I want to thank all of you new people. I want to welcome you all here. Obviously, there have to be 100, new people here, and I want to thank you all for giving this channel a chance. We have a lot of fun here, talk about books nonstop. When I'm not talking about other things, when I'm not opinionizing. And it's great. It's absolutely enormous fun. And one of the unwritten traditions of BookTube is that when you hit a subscriber milestone, and 15,000 is certainly a milestone, you do a Q&A. And so I have to eat a little crow because for a year now, because it was a year ago that YouTube started to just plateau subscriber counts. Not just for me. I heard this from a whole bunch of people on YouTube saying, I'm not getting any subscribers anymore. I don't understand what's wrong. For a solid year, I have been flatly pronouncing that this channel will never reach 15K. So I have to eat a little crow. The best way to do that is by calling for questions. So we will do a Q&A. If you are interested, if we generate enough questions, we'll do a Q&A on this channel this weekend. So the same protocol applies, but I should go over it because it's been a long time since we did a Q&A on this channel. Very long time. And the protocols are very simple. The main one being leave your question on this video. Leave it in the comment section of this video. Don't send me a question that you want me to answer as part of this Q&A, because I might tell myself with the best of intentions that I will copy it and paste it over when the time comes, but I won't remember. So don't do that. If you want to be part of this Q&A on the weekend when we do it, leave your question here. And the only other, there are a couple of other protocols that I don't really need to mention because none of you are going to be rude. None of you are going to be a-holes or attack me or use the opportunity to test me or quiz me or whatever. Instead, the only protocol that I should really stress is that you should make sure that the question that you're asking is a Q&A question. I will be doing these in a series of videos, rapid fire. So if you have an impossible question, like thoughts on Western literature? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to give you my thoughts on Western literature when I'm rattling off questions for Q&A. Same thing on the other end of the spectrum, from impossibly vague to impossibly specific. If you ask me thoughts on the pseudepigrapha of Duns Scotus, no one knows who that is. And my thoughts would only be an answer for you and not for anybody. Everyone else would be bored with those 5 minutes. So if you could avoid either end of the spectrum, impossibly ridiculously general or impossibly specific, that would be great. But other than that, we'll do a Q&A for this channel. And if we generate questions, if enough questions accumulate on this video, then I'll answer them all on the weekend, sometime on the weekend. So it happened at last. Fortunately, this channel will never reach 16K. So at least I have that to comfort me in my old age. So I'll wrap this up for now. And thank you all, of course. I mean, I'm being a brat, but thank you all very much for being here. This is just so much fun. So I'll wrap this up, and we will deal with these questions if they accumulate on the weekend. So I'll see you then. Thank you, BookTube.